Welcome everyone to another edition of Drunk Agile. With us as always, Prateek Singh.
Uh,
Looking down on us. I just noticed that perspective is you're kind of looking down on us.
That's it. I'm usually looking down because Nisha is usually down on the ground, so I
That's
have to
fair.
keep an eye. Yeah.
Speaking of Nisha, where is she?
She is.
Yeah. I want her life. I just want her life. She's got to have the best life ever.
Man.
Yeah.
I was like, there have been so many times I've been like, why don't you talk to them?
Probably make more sense too.
Yeah.
We're doing it backward this time. So if you want to see what we're drinking and everything,
Wait,
watch next week's video.
that's
Should we say that?
no, no,
Okay.
no, that makes no sense.
It makes sense in my head. All right.
Obviously, we have been drinking. Obviously, we shot an episode
All
already.
right. So then what are you drinking?
I'm drinking the Glengarry.
Glengarry.
Yep.
Spoiler alert, you
58.3%.
will see this in the next episode too. So the Blair Athol. Prateek, we had, as you know, we love customer. We
Customer.
love audience feedback. We love
We,
audience
we love
questions.
the voice of our customers.
Yeah, that's gonna say I've got customer on the brain. So we had a question from a viewer.
Yeah.
Prateek, what was it? Let's talk about it.
And I'm paraphrasing because the question came through Slack, and the channel that came in, it only has a 30-day limit, so it's kind of expired at this point, so I can't look it up again. But the question was around the voice of process and voice of customer, which was episode 80. And the question was, if I have reduced my cycle time to the point that it matches my voice of the process now matches the voice of the customer, um, do I need to invest further in reducing cycle time? So, Dan, what do you think?
Let's give a classic consultant answer, classic trainer answer, and that would be it depends. But it's probably more than that. My gut reaction, without knowing the context, my gut reaction is probably not. I think if I remember correctly, the gist of the question was, in Kanban especially, we focus so much on reduce cycle time, reduce cycle time, reduce cycle time, reduce cycle time. And I think what we were trying to suggest with the voice of the customer versus voice of the process is, at some point, you've reduced your cycle time such that it is good enough. And there's not necessarily a business benefit from reducing it anymore. And so that's the question I would ask, is because, reducing cycle time doesn't come for free, right? There is going to be a cost associated with it in terms of time, in terms of effort, in terms of opportunity cost, other things that you could be working on, right? There's a cost of reducing that cycle time. So if you have truly matched, your voice of the process with the voice of the customer, take a good long hard look to say, hey, do we really need to reduce it further? Maybe there is a business benefit there. I'd love to know that. If the customer's not asking for it, then why would you do it? I'm not saying that's not possible. I'm just saying, ask the question. I don't know, Prateek, what do you think? Help me out here.
Yeah, no, completely agree. And the thing is, voice of the customer could have multiple dimensions too. Cycle time is one dimension and the one that we focus on the most, but there could be a quality dimension that you're missing. Maybe the quality produced from your process right now does not match the voice of the customer. So at that point, I'd rather you focus there if your cycle time is already matching the voice of the customer. So yeah, if what I guess what I'm trying to say is the efforts you're going to put into lowering cycle time further might be better served put somewhere else if you're already satisfying the efficiency, effectiveness, and predictability needs of your customer.
And assuming those other improvements, quote unquote improvements that you do, don't adversely affect,
Yeah.
cycle time. The argument could be made, if you invest in quality, like you're saying, that will actually make you go faster.
Yeah, if it makes.
But in the short term, it might very well make you go slower, and it might very well make you go, a lot slower. So, I don't know if we're really answering the question, but for me, So yes, a lot of the Kanban literature talks about reduce cycle time, reduce cycle time, reduce cycle time. That's coming from a place, an assumption that, your cycle time is never short enough. That it's, that's an easy win in terms of trying to get your process in alignment with your customer. If you've achieved that, I honestly would want to be looking around for, for other things to do. Quick disclosure though, I don't know that I've ever been in a context
Yeah,
where
yeah,
cycle time was low enough that there
yeah.
wasn't some business advantage to be gained from lowering cycle time because of some customer request. I don't know
Yeah.
if you've ever come across that. I
No,
have not.
I don't think so, because the fact is even if your customers are satisfied, your competition is probably lowering their cycle time and offering something cheaper to your customers, ready to take them away. So your voice of customer could change because of market conditions. You might, but yeah, I have not seen yet in my personal experience that a company, a team, an organization has been able to bring the voice of the process down to the place where voice of the customer should is right now.
So I don't know. What do all of you think? Did we answer the question? Didn't we answer the question? We as always, we would love to hear from you. Prateek, a final word on this, or
Reduce cycle time till you don't need to reduce it.
thanks, Prateek.
I'm
Eloquent
back.
and profound as always.
I'm back.
Hey, Doc, it hurts when I do this. Well, don't do that.
Don't do it.
So, on that note, for Prateek, for Nisha, looking stylish in her new boots. Thank you, Nisha.
I can't get a proper view of her.
I know it's certainly not focusing. Or hopefully that's not the drink. I hope it's your camera.
Camera.
So for Prateek, for Nisha, my name's Daniel Vacanti. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you, Prateek, hopefully in focus in the next episode. Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Okay, folks.